Okay. So lately I've been kind of, daydreaming about a spa getaway.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who doesn't need a spa day every now and then, right?
Absolutely.
But, in doing some research for today's deep dive into Spavelous online magazine,
Okay.
it turns out you don't have to travel far for an amazing spa
Yeah.
experience. The Northeast is apparently
Yeah.
a hidden gem, did you know?
That is interesting because you always think of like, you know, going to like
Right, like an island,
an island, exactly, or like a desert
like
oasis.
Arizona, something like
Yeah,
that.
or like somewhere really far away.
Yeah,
But that's cool that it's
yeah,
right here, kind of in our backyard.
totally. It's like a staycation.
Yeah.
And the article is talking about mountain retreat, seaside escapes. They even mention a farm spa.
A farm spa.
No,
Wow.
right?
That's cool.
I'm kind of intrigued by that myself.
Yeah.
But the biggest takeaway, I think,
Yeah.
is that there's a spa for everyone here in the Northeast.
That makes sense.
Whether you're a couple, you're a solo traveler, you're looking for luxury, or you want something a little more boutique and intimate.
Right. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think it really speaks to, like everyone's looking for these personalized
Right.
experiences now.
Yeah,
People, they really want something that is tailored to them. So
Uh,
that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, and this article also had some tips on when to visit and what to pack.
Oh, good to know.
But let's dive into the specific resorts
Yeah, let's get into it.
that stood out to us.
Okay.
So first up, the Omni Mount Washington Resort.
Oh, yeah.
Now imagine, okay,
Okay.
a grand historic hotel
Mm-hmm.
nestled in the White Mountains of New Hampshire with stunning views.
Wow, that sounds really amazing.
Yeah, very classic.
Yeah, classic.
That sense of timelessness.
Right, like you're really getting away from it all when you go to a place like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, then we have the Lodge at Woodlock.
Okay.
This is a destination spa hotel in Pennsylvania's Pocono Mountains.
Interesting.
And they have everything from intense workouts
Oh, wow.
to super relaxing therapies.
So it's like you choose your own adventure.
Exactly. So it really
So-
depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, what are you looking for? Are you trying to, get a workout in, or are you trying to just
Right.
completely relax?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Now let's shift gears and head to the coast, okay?
Okay.
So picture this.
Mm-hmm.
You take a brisk walk on a blustery beach,
Oh, yeah.
breathing in that fresh, salty air,
I love that.
and then you go to a cozy spa for a massage.
Oh, the contrast, right.
Yeah.
You're invigorated, and then you just
kinda like
relax. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's a good combination.
So many to choose from.
Right.
The article mentioned Cliff House, Maine, perched on a cliff overlooking the Atlantic.
And the Ocean and Harvest Spa, which uses local seaweed and sea salt in its treatments.
Wow, so you're really immersed in that environment.
Totally.
It's very cool, yeah.
All right, but now for something completely different.
Okay, let's hear it.
That farm spa I mentioned,
Yeah.
Winvian Farm,
Okay.
tucked away in the Litchfield Hills of Connecticut,
Mm-hmm.
5,000 square foot spa with a meditation lounge,
Wow.
arched windows overlooking trees,
Oh.
shimmering reflecting pool. So peaceful.
It sounds very luxurious, but also like connected to nature.
Totally, yeah, you get that sense of both.
Yeah.
And their treatments sound amazing.
Oh, yeah.
They blend ancient techniques with modern approaches.
Interesting.
So you can do private yoga, hydrotherapy, aromatherapy.
Nice.
But get this, they have 18 individually designed cottages.
Whoa.
Like, it's not your typical hotel experience.
No, that's super unique.
Right.
Yeah.
Each one has its own personality.
I love that.
Yeah. And it's a member of Relais and Chateau. Very exclusive collection of luxury hotels and restaurants.
So you know it's going to be good.
Exactly. And it's AAA, 5-diamond rated.
Wow. Yeah, you can't go wrong there.
And they even have a self-sustaining organic garden
Oh, wow.
and follow that seed-to-table
Nice.
dining philosophy.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
So, very fresh.
Yeah, and sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got these grand resorts,
Mm-hmm.
the seaside escapes,
Yeah,
and this very unique farm spa.
that's cool.
But there's another category we haven't touched on yet.
What's that?
Boutique spa havens.
Oh, boutique. Nice.
Yeah.
What's that like?
So it's all about a more intimate and personalized escape.
Okay.
Think smaller settings, beautiful architecture, tranquil atmosphere, and warm hospitality.
I can see that appealing to a lot of people
Totally.
who maybe aren't, looking for that big resort feel.
Exactly. You want something more,
Yeah, more quiet, more personalized.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And now the article also talked about some innovative spa treatments
Mm-hmm.
that are gaining popularity,
Okay, like what?
like hydrotherapy, thalassotherapy,
Mm-hmm.
and aromatherapy.
I've actually tried hydrotherapy before.
Really?
It's amazing. It's like, a warm bath,
Right.
but like taken to a whole new level.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing how effective it is. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
What about thalassotherapy? What is that?
So that's using seawater
Okay.
and seaweed and marine mud.
Okay.
It's really great for the skin.
Wow, I've heard of aromatherapy, of course.
Yeah.
But
It's great. Different scents can
Right.
affect your mood.
totally, yeah. I feel like all these treatments are becoming really popular these days.
I think so too. Yeah. It's part of this whole like wellness trend where
Yeah,
people are looking
right.
for more for
Proactive.
preventative care,
Yeah.
natural, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the article goes into detail about some world-class amenities and services
Oh, yeah, the amenities.
that you can expect at these Northeast spa resorts.
Right. It's not just about the treatments. It's like the whole experience.
Exactly. It's about the whole package.
Yeah. What are some of your favorites?
So, of course, a wide range of spa treatments,
Mhm.
massage, facials, body wraps.
It's like choosing from a menu of relaxation.
I know, right?
That's great.
Personalized fitness classes
Oh, that's a good one.
led by experienced instructors.
So you can get a workout in
You can,
if you want to.
if you want. It's all
Yeah.
about that balance, right?
Exactly.
Of indulgence and wellness.
Right. You got to find that sweet spot.
And then there are the pools and saunas.
Oh, yeah. The classics.
I mean, you can't go wrong
Can't go wrong.
with
Just
those.
relax, unwind,
It's that sanctuary where
Yeah.
you can just
get away from it all.
reconnect and recharge.
Oh.
The article also has a little section on planning your spa getaway.
Oh, good to know.
You know, when to visit, what to pack,
The practical stuff.
the practical stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they suggest fall for those who want to see the foliage,
Oh, yeah, the leaves changing.
and
Yeah.
winter for a cozy, snowy vibe, especially in New England.
Right, especially New England.
Especially New England.
Yeah.
And when it comes to packing, they recommend comfortable clothes,
Okay.
swimwear
Oh.
for those hydrotherapy treatments,
Right.
layers, because it can get chilly,
Of course, yeah.
spa-friendly shoes,
Okay.
your toiletries,
Okay.
some entertainment for downtime,
Don't forget a book.
a good book, yes,
Yeah.
and any health necessities like medications or vitamins.
That's my point. Yeah, be prepared.
Exactly. Be prepared.
Yeah.
Now, remember earlier when we were talking about those innovative spa treatments?
Yeah, yeah.
So we talked about hydrotherapy,
Right.
which harnesses the power of water.
Yeah.
But they also mentioned a treatment called Watsu,
Watsu. Okay.
which combines elements of massage, shiatsu, and gentle stretching while you're floating in warm water.
Oh, I love Watsu.
Have you tried it?
I have. It's amazing. You feel completely weightless.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great way to release tension.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to try that one.
You should. It's really unique.
Okay. And you mentioned thalassotherapy,
Yeah.
which uses those marine elements.
Right.
But they also described a treatment called algotherapy,
Algotherapy.
which uses seaweed for its benefits.
Oh, interesting. So just focusing on seaweed.
Yeah, it's packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, good for the skin.
Yeah, it's amazing what the ocean can do.
I know. It really is. And of course, aromatherapy,
Yeah.
the power of essential oils.
Right.
They mentioned a specific treatment called reflexology,
Oh, yeah. Reflexology.
where they apply essential oils to pressure points on your feet.
So they're targeting different parts of your body through your feet.
Yeah, it's like a map of your body.
Exactly. Yeah. On your feet. So interesting.
The body is amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
So, lots of innovative treatments out there. And then let's get back to those world-class amenities and services.
Yes, more amenities. Okay.
So we talked about the personalized fitness classes, the luxurious pools and saunas, but they also mentioned salt caves
Soul caves. Oh,
and
yeah.
meditation gardens.
Those are cool.
Have you ever been in a salt cave?
I have. They're really interesting.
What's it like?
It's like, you're surrounded by salt,
Okay.
and they say it's really good for your respiratory system.
Interesting.
Yeah, very relaxing.
And then a meditation garden, I imagine that's just a very tranquil space.
Yeah, a place to just be perfect.
Escape the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
So they really go above and beyond at these resorts to make you feel
Pampered,
yes.
relaxed.
But with so many options, it can be tough to decide where to go.
Right. Where do you even begin? Right. So do you have any advice for our listeners on how to choose the right spa?
I think the best place to start is to think about what you want.
Okay.
What are you hoping to get out of it? Are
Yeah.
you looking for relaxation,
Right.
adventure,
Mm-hmm.
something more spiritual?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, I think once you've figured that out,
Yeah,
you can start narrowing down your options.
totally.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to do your research.
Yeah.
Read reviews, look at websites.
Talk to people.
Exactly, and maybe even call the spas.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, ask some questions.
To make sure it's a good fit.
Exactly.
I think that's a great place to wrap up part 1 of our deep dive.
Okay.
We've explored different types of spa destinations,
Yeah.
treatments,
Yeah.
amenities,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to leave our listener with a question,
Ooh, a
a
cliffhanger.
little cliffhanger.
All right, I like it.
With so many incredible spa experiences right here in the Northeast, what kind of retreat would best help you recharge and reconnect with yourself?
That's a good question.
It is.
It's something to really think about.
It is.
Yeah, what would make you feel refreshed and revitalized?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to think about that.
Okay.
I'll see what I come up with.
All right. Sounds good.
So, we talked about all these different types of spas and treatments.
All right.
But now I want to know,
Yeah.
what are some specific spas in the Northeast that stand out?
Okay. Well, for those mountain escapes,
Okay.
remember that Omni Mount Washington resort we were talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be perfect for
Wow.
someone who just really wants to,
Yeah.
get away,
Get away.
disconnect, and immerse themselves in nature,
Right.
hiking, biking, golf, and then
Yeah.
unwind with that luxurious spa treatment.
And those views, you said.
Those views overlooking the mountains.
Just the fresh air.
I know.
Yeah, very rejuvenating.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, if you want something a little smaller,
Okay.
a little more intimate, there's the spa at Norwich Inn in Connecticut.
Okay.
It's in a charming New England village tucked away.
Cute.
And they focus on holistic wellness.
I like that.
Aromatherapy, massages, herbal facials, that kind of thing.
Oh, very natural.
Yeah.
I like that.
And speaking of natural elements,
Yeah.
I think people who are drawn to the coast
Mm-hmm.
would love the spa at Cliff House in Maine,
House. Okay.
soaking in an oceanfront infinity pool
Whoa. Okay.
overlooking the rugged coastline.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I know, right?
Use
Escape the everyday, embrace the power of the sea,
Right. Very immersive.
and they use those marine elements,
Oh, like what?
like seaweed wraps, sea salt scrubs.
Right. In that environment.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Speaking of marine elements,
Yes.
Gurney's Montauk Resort and Seawater Spa.
Okay.
This one's in New York.
All right.
It's a little hidden gem on the tip of Long Island.
Oh, cool.
And they have a seawater spa
Okay.
that uses water directly from the Atlantic.
Wow. So you're literally bathing in the ocean?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's very cool.
Different seawater pools, saunas, treatment rooms.
That's unique.
Yeah, really unique.
Yeah.
Now for something completely different.
Can't hit me.
Remember that farm spa we were talking about?
Yeah. Farm spa.
Winvian Farm
Yeah, Winvia Farm.
in Connecticut.
Right.
I mean, it's such a,
We did again?
it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
You're escaping to this luxurious farm surrounded by nature.
It's so unique. Right.
And they have those individually designed cottages, remember?
Oh, yeah. The cottages with the different themes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So each one has its own personality.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like a little
A tree house,
tree house.
a greenhouse,
A greenhouse. Wow.
even a helicopter hangar, they say.
A helicopter hangar.
I know.
That's wild.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
And their spa treatments,
Yeah.
they're equally unique.
Okay.
They blend ancient practices like Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine,
Oh, wow.
with modern techniques.
Interesting.
So it's really a very holistic
Yeah, I like that.
approach.
That combination of old and new.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And they even have a beekeeping program.
Beekeeping at a spa.
I know, right?
That's interesting.
You can learn about bees, their role in the ecosystem,
Yeah.
harvest honey.
It's connecting you back to
Totally. That connection with nature.
sustainability. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
But it's important to remember,
Yeah.
you don't have to go to these specific places.
Right.
There are amazing spas all over the Northeast,
Oh, I'm sure.
from these tiny boutique spas
Yeah.
tucked away
Like hidden gems.
to these luxury resorts in the cities.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone.
That's the beauty of it.
And it doesn't have to be this
Really great.
grand, expensive affair.
You can just get a massage
Yes.
at a local place.
Yeah, self-care and relaxation
Yeah.
should be accessible to everyone,
Totally.
regardless of budget.
It's for everyone.
Speaking of prioritizing well-being,
Yeah.
I've noticed this trend of wellness retreats
Oh, yeah. Wellness retreats. Those are cool.
that go beyond just pampering,
Right. It's more of like
more immersive.
a journey, a transformation.
And they focus on a specific aspect of wellness,
Okay, like what?
like yoga,
Yeah.
meditation,
Okay.
healthy eating.
Makes sense.
So, for example,
Yeah.
there's Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health in Massachusetts.
Okay.
That's a renowned yoga and wellness retreat center.
I've heard of Kripalu.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
And they have all sorts of programs,
Okay.
from beginner yoga
Mhm.
to immersive retreats
Right, for different levels.
that focus on like personal growth.
Oh,
Like so
transformation. Yeah.
So it's like going deeper
Yeah, going deeper.
than just the physical.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you're looking for healthy eating and mindfulness,
Okay.
the Omega Institute in
Oh,
New
the
York,
Omega Institute. Okay.
they have workshops, retreats, conferences
Interesting.
on nutrition, meditation, sustainable living.
So a lot of different topics.
Yeah, lots of topics.
But all focused on wellness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And these retreats aren't just for
Right.
experts.
Not just for the pros.
Yeah, they're welcoming to everyone,
That's good.
from beginners
Yeah.
to those who are more experienced.
It's a good way to, kind of dip your toes in.
Exactly.
You're-
Go deeper if you're already in.
Yeah, and a lot of them offer scholarships and financial assistance
Oh, that's great.
to make them more accessible.
Yeah, that makes them more inclusive.
And it's a good way to meet people, too.
Oh, yeah, the community aspect.
Yeah, build that sense of community,
That's nice.
which is so important
It is, yeah.
when it comes to wellness.
Right. It's not just you on your own.
Yeah,
You're connecting with other people. Yeah. Sharing those experiences.
it's very cool.
So whether you're looking for a spa getaway,
Mm-hmm.
a wellness retreat,
Yeah,
or just a few hours of self-care,
right.
the Northeast has so much to offer.
It does.
But it can be tough to decide where to start.
True. So many options.
Right.
So where do you begin?
Do you have any advice on how to navigate this world of spas and wellness?
Well, I think the first step is to ask yourself, what are your intentions?
Okay.
What are you hoping to get out of this experience?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you want to de-stress, reconnect with yourself,
Right.
learn new skills,
Yeah,
or just have fun and try new things?
good point.
Yeah, once you figure that out,
Hmm.
then you can start researching
Right.
the different spas and retreats.
Right.
And don't be afraid to contact them directly.
Oh, yeah.
Ask questions.
To make sure it's the right fit.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point.
And remember, it's your journey.
Yes.
Trust your intuition
I like that.
and choose what feels right for you.
Yeah. There's no right or wrong answer.
Exactly.
I think that's a great message.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go to part 3,
Okay.
let's just pause here for a moment
All right.
and let all of this sink in.
Yeah, digest all this info.
You know, it's really amazing how many options there are out there
I know, right?
when it comes to spas and wellness retreats.
It's kind of overwhelming.
It is a little overwhelming, but also kind of exciting
Yeah, totally.
that the industry is like really growing and evolving.
Yeah, it seems like people are really prioritizing
Mhm.
self-care these days.
I think so. Like taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's not a luxury anymore.
Right, it's like a necessity.
It's essential.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting how
Yeah.
so many of these places are really incorporating
Yeah.
nature into the experience.
Yes, that was something that really stood out to me as we were researching for this deep dive.
Like what specifically?
Well, like using natural light, fresh air, bringing those elements into the spa,
Right.
plant-based ingredients in the treatments.
Yeah, it's like there's...
It's like we're rediscovering
Yeah.
this ancient wisdom
Yeah.
that nature has always held.
Totally, and it makes sense, right? Like we're
Yeah.
spending so much time
Indoors.
indoors on screens.
Yeah, disconnected.
So it's like we need to go back to our roots a little bit.
I know. And there are actual studies, showing how
Yeah.
being in nature can reduce stress, improve your mood, boost creativity.
All the good things.
Yeah. Just
But
makes you
the-
wonder
yeah.
why we spend so much time inside.
Exactly. Well, I think it's this trend,
Yeah.
it's going to continue to grow.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just about like the physical space.
Right.
It's about like this more holistic approach.
A bigger picture.
Yes, to wellness.
Yeah, like
Recognizing that connection between our physical, mental, and emotional well-being.
it's all connected.
It really is.
You can't just focus on one and ignore the others.
And I think it's also about like doing things that bring you joy.
Absolutely.
Like,
Finding those things that light you up.
yeah, finding those things that make you feel alive.
Yeah, wellness is about celebrating life, right?
Exactly.
Not just like surviving it.
Well said. We've covered so much in this deep dive,
We have.
from specific spas to
Yeah.
treatments to like bigger trends.
The philosophy behind it all.
Exactly. But before we wrap up,
Okay.
I'd love to hear your final thoughts on
Sure.
the importance of self-care and finding those moments of rejuvenation.
Yeah, it's so easy to
Hmm.
get caught up in the daily grind,
I know, right?
and we forget to take care of ourselves.
And we end up feeling depleted.
Yeah, burned out.
Yeah, stressed.
Yeah, and disconnected.
Disconnected from like who we really are.
Exactly. So I think it's really important to make self-care a priority.
It's an investment in our overall well-being.
It makes you a better
Right.
person, a better,
More productive,
yeah, more productive.
more resilient.
You show up better for others
Yes.
when
Yeah.
you take care of yourself.
Yeah. So any tips on how to like
Okay, yeah.
incorporate more self-care into our daily lives?
Start small.
Okay.
Like, what are some things that you enjoy doing
Yeah.
that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Could be going for a walk,
Right.
listening to music,
Reading a book,
taking a bath.
taking a bath. Yeah. All those things.
Exactly. And the key is
Yeah.
to do them regularly.
Yes. Not just when you're like
Right. Not just when you're already at your breaking point.
stressed out.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
like a regular practice.
Even a few minutes each day
yeah,
can make a difference.
totally little pockets of peace
I love that. Little pockets of peace.
throughout your day.
And it's not selfish.
No, it's essential.
It's essential.
And it actually allows you to show up better for others.
Well, I think that's a great note to end on for our deep dive into the world of spas and wellness.
I agree.
We've explored so much.
A lot of information.
I hope our listeners feel inspired
Yeah.
to prioritize their own well-being
Take care of themselves.
and create those moments of rejuvenation.
Exactly. It's been great chatting with you about this.
You too.
And remember,
Yeah.
the journey to well-being,
Mm-hmm.
it's an adventure.
It is.
So be curious, be compassionate,
Yeah.
and have fun with it.
Yes. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And to our listeners out there,
Mm-hmm.
explore, experiment,
Yeah.
discover what works best for you.
Find what you love.
Your well-being is worth it.